probably be a good idea to give you an insight to kind of what it takes to actually live and be a fighter from the inside out. And probably the best way to tell you that is a philosophy called the Warrior's Code, something of which we as fighters, we aspire and we strive to attain this particular position, which is to be a warrior of good conduct. Your grade is always dependent on your behavior and how you treat not only your opponents, but the public at large. In fact, being a warrior of high caliber is about being calm, gentle, and true. And the ones who are calm, gentle, and true are the ones who actually usually make a huge dent in this particular sport. It starts the Warrior's Code and says, the warrior is strong, yet his sleep is fragile. His wisdom, an amalgamation of precedent, yet his decisions cannot be based on the frailties of man. He is rather fueled by divine inspiration ascending from the heart. He knows not anger and only fears the unknown. The warrior does not judge, for his true assignment is to deliver evidence of superior behavior to the creator of all men. This is what we strive for. We yearn to be this. The warrior does not dream of frontiers. He only sees horizons. The warrior is a creature of irony, for his genuine task is to ensure peace. The true warrior knows, accepts, and embraces, above all, integrity, which is his only course in life, reason, and the application of reason, which is his only weapon, and forgiveness, the only true cleansing virtue. And only when one can fully absorb these most divine of all virtues can one at last see how impossible and futile it is to make war. So indeed we are gentle by our nature. We are ruthless in this four-cornered circle, as we must be, and it is actually kind to give another man a severe beating. It's kind. In here, outside, it is forbidden. Never mind touching another man, but even speaking aggressively to another man. Which is why boxing is a wonderful foundation for young men, as it was at one point. It teaches an awesome lesson. And so these young men here who will be performing tonight, unfortunately, until they hear me speak about it, they won't be aware that, boxing isn't just about hitting another man. It's about conduct, it's about being kind. It's about being magnanimous. It's about being humble. Imagine a man who can fight, who will not fight. Imagine a man who can fight, who has manners. Oh my goodness, manners. Okay. That's what I suppose it's all about for when you reach a particular benchmark in boxing. Okay, now, for those of you who have seen me compete, I want to tell you one story just to loosen you up a little bit, because I sound a little bit serious talking about all of this code. Okay, now, I'm going to speak to you about a fight. A lot of people think a fight is really just a fight. There are many components to a fight. There is first the ring walk, or the catwalk, the scrub. Defiance. Do you remember Mike Tyson walking towards the ring? It was better than the fight itself. It was more entertaining than the fight itself. because he was on edge, tightened up, his neck twitching. Then you have standing possibly on the ring apron, looking at the audience and being defiant, especially when they are against you, which is a wonderful thing. Many people wouldn't have experienced having crowds dislike you immensely, but I promise you, it is exhilarating. I love, oh my God. I have 3 minutes left, I'm just about to finish, but let me take you through these particular aspects of a fight. So you have that ring walk, you have standing on the ring apron and actually addressing in defiance those who are against you for whatever reason, right or wrong. Then you have entering the ring. I was taught at a very early age to take the eye of the audience, because when one man is watching a fight, you're only watching one of the fighters. You're not watching both of them. You're watching the one who has more flair, the one who's maybe sexier, the one who is perhaps a little bit more flamboyant. Always take the eye of the crowd, which is why you vault the ropes. Once you vault the ropes, then the idea is to actually show you have presence. Very easy to do if you actually project what you're feeling and what you've been living. What you've been living is, you've been living in fear because you are going to enter the unknown. People looking to see whether you are real. And are you real? Have you lived the life? What are you going to project? So projecting fortitude and fear, projecting majesty and calm, projecting resilience, determination, projecting all of these virtues which are in you, attracts the crowd. That's another component. Then staring the opponent in the eye with the referee, then walking back to your corner. These are all components. And then the fight itself, which style, majesty, and grace, when that is applied to hardened skills, fierce, vicious, aggressive attitude, when that is added, when grace is added, when majesty is added, then you have what is referred to as compulsive viewing. Box office. There's a young fighter called Eubank Jr. who is just about to start doing just that on Sky Television. Before the other night, and it was good, and he's real. You know, boxing, I'll say one more thing before I go. Boxing is not something, you can't dote on somebody. To be a fighter of genuine worth, you have to have gone through the hardships. Because someone's daddy has done well has no bearing on your future. His work ethic has been remarkable. And with that, I believe we probably have another example of someone who's going to project a viewing which becomes or is compulsive. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Sorry, gentlemen, thank you so much. Once again,